137, 134. Let's read these lines.
The dwelling in the eternal night.
Book 9, Canto 2. We'll go to the previous page. We'll read from summary here. Love in me know the truth, all changing's mask. From the previous page.
Yes.
I know that knowledge is a vast embrace. I know that every being is myself. In every heart is hidden the myriad one. I know the calm transcendent bears the world, the veiled inhabitant, the silent Lord. I feel his secret act, his intimate fire. I hear the murmur of the cosmic voice. I know my coming was a way from God. For all his sons are conscient in my birth, and one who loves in us came veiled by death. Then, etc. See, basically, she is asserting her divinity already. Her avatarhood, that she has come as a very special person. I know my coming was a way from God. That is incarnation.
That's clear.
See, that is direct incarnation itself. Yeah. I know my coming was a way from God, for all his sons are conscient in my birth. That is the kind of a special birth which has taken place here, you see.
Yes.
In fact, there is something very interesting. We just in the context we'll see another quotation, page 102.57. Rare is the cup. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rare is the cup fit for love's nectar wine. As rare the vessel that can hold God's birth. See, I mean, it again re-emphasizes the speciality of their physical preparation for this purpose. Rare is the cup fit for love's nectar wine, as rare the vessel that can hold God's birth, a soul made ready through 1,000 years. So the birth of an avatar is prepared 1,000 years ahead of time. He is born in 1872, but it must have started 1,000 years earlier. See. A soul made ready through 1,000 years is the living mold of a supreme descent. Then the supreme descent, that is the avatarhood which takes place.
A mold is like a mold? A mold, no, you pour
Oui,
something
c'est la
in
même
a
chose,
mold.
un moule.
Ah, okay, a mold.
Yeah. So it is a kind of vessel in which the descent takes place here. Pose that. In the living mode of a supreme descent. Supreme descent, nothing but avatarhood. And it takes 1,000 years to prepare such a body. So mother's body was prepared over a long period of time, the whole process, with all those sons being conscient at her birth. You see. A very special kind of a birth in that sense. You see. Now, we have therefore number of hints like that in Savitri about how the avatarhood enters into the process, how the birth takes place, what kind of physical body is prepared for them on that. Now, in the essays on the Gita, there is a chapter called the process of avatarhood. The process of avatarhood. There she has into the purpose and process. Purpose is of course there, the process is more important. There he says that he has not elaborated that thing, and he says very distinctly these are two occult matters, too deep in nature. He says that the body of the avatar is prepared by what is called the manu of the age. Mano of the age. So it is the Mano, the supramental Mano, who is preparing the physical body of the avatar for that thing to happen. Each avatar, when he comes, his body is prepared by a specific kind of a being, and then the occult process happens there, and in a way you can say it is a sort of a precipitation in the material world on the earth of that whole process, you see. Now, that should also mean that the when Shivandu says, I will come in a supramental body made in a supramental way, the process is going on, has been set forth. And that process will be made in the course of number of births by the dynamic creative power. He is there, he is operating, occultly everything is there. But here on the physical plane, if that has to happen, then she has to come here, take human birth, through human birth, prepare the necessary ground for that kind of a birth to occur. So the Mano or the new age or the supramental age, it is he who is in the occult, in the subtle physical now, preparing the next body, you see, in that sense. It's happening, you see. Now,
In the physical also?
yes, of course, it is happening. The constant pressure is there. You see, basically, it is not just a question of precipitation of the supramental body made there here. Something has to happen from here also.
Yeah.
So that preparation is done here by that power, that Mano or the age. You see.
But this is done by mankind, by many.
Mankind is a part of the instrument. Basically, it is the occult process, is the governing spirit of time, of age, of cycle, who carries out these things. Who carries out these things. We can participate in it, we can actively participate and promote the whole process, hasten the process. But the work is being done really somewhere else in a different manner. It is necessary that we also participate if we want to go, if we want to step out of this thing, you see, yeah, obviously. So,
Or you could go extinct if you don't participate.
pardon?
Or you would go extinct also if you don't participate. The species could be discarded also
Yeah.
if you don't participate and grow.
Is it true what he said?
Yeah,
The species could be extinct.
The one who will not participate, he will be extinct?
No.
we be?
Extinct.
Not extinct. If
Extinct,
the
he said.
human
No,
Human being.
no, he.
The species.
The species.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, species, you see.
Yes.
You see, basically,
Oh, we are talking about Okay, you better jump on the train or you die. Yes, you are.
yeah.
You miss the train.
You miss the
You see,
train,
I will put it this way: whosoever refuses to progress, he will go.
Sure.
He has to disappear. He will go away. So it is our choice whether you want to go away or you want to make progress. You see, that choice is there, and that option is also there given to us fully. You see, and nature has brought all these things up to a certain point to the mental level when man can consciously participate in her work. That participation is expected and it will promote her work, definitely. It is promoted. If he is not going to participate, he will be left by the wayside and the evolution will march on. There is no doubt about that. But each has, you see, well, we can put it also like this. In this creation, nothing is superfluous. It has a certain purpose. If it can get promoted further, it is retained. If the purpose is served, all right, you can participate and go further. It's like saying, you see, in our daily life also it happens, in our competitive life, If you are not able to progress, you are thrown back and pushed out, you see, from the sea. Yes. But I don't think we should regret that. We should really not regret that part of it, you see. Because those who have that kindled aspiration in their soul, who are making conscious effort, whose urge is to make constant progress, I think they are taken care of, you see.
They are taking care of
Yeah,
them.
they are taken care of.
Yeah.
That you can do this.
Yeah, but it was always my question.
Yes, yes.
In the evolution, what will happen with those who are not participating?
They will disappear. If they are not participating, if they are not
As a soul,
soul is different. Soul is there to promote itself in nature, in evolution. Soul will not disappear at all.
But usually
The
the soul who
form,
participates.
yes,
no?
the form will disappear.
The form, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But if the soul of this form, because usually when we participate in the evolution, it's our soul who participates, not our body.
Yeah, no, but you see, we are also made of nature. Soul is the catalytic agent to bring about changes in nature.
Hmm.
So it has a role to play in transforming nature. This whole purpose.
Okay.
That is the whole process of growth.
Hmm.
To establish his individuality in the creation, in the manifestation, means with all the possibilities which are present in nature are being promoted by the soul. By the soul.
I think there are a couple of passages in Savitri, there are a couple of passages where Sri Aurobindo talks about those who refuse, who are opposed. No?
That's true. They'll be.
The answer is
That's
there.
right. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, yeah.
But then when you oppose, then what happens with the soul?
No, if the soul is alive, if the soul is making progress, it will go through a number of stages, come again and again, and develop itself through. See, we are talking about species is one thing and the soul is another thing.
Yeah.
I know, but what? So the soul can grow, although the physical, mental part, the
Yeah.
lower parts
Yeah.
oppose?
No, I mean, see, the basic urge of the soul is to go to the divine, to move towards the divine, to let the divine inhabit itself in it.
But then nobody can go against, because
We
the
are
soul
not.
always wants to
No,
progress.
we are not, but that does not mean that the soul is not aware of it. The purpose of the soul is that. Purpose of the soul. Why did the soul come here at all? To transform the material nature and make it an instrument for divine's manifestation.
Psychic being
Yeah, that's right.
coming in front.
Yes.
Where Sri Aurobindo speaks of the mother's outstretched arms are there to receive her rebel sons. Is he referring to human souls refusing evolution?
See, human soul is an agent to make things move forward. It is that which works upon nature and then it makes progress. See, for instance, you have a certain kind of a mental life, certain kind of a vital life, but that is not still open to the divine. So it is the purpose of the soul to make it more and more open to that, you see.
This is evolution.
Huh?
Evolution
That's evolution, yeah. It's the evolution of consciousness.
of consciousness.
Yeah, of consciousness, yeah. Not of species in that sense.
Mm.
Now, well, I will briefly say a couple of more things about this aspect of Savitri. See, the most important thing which we notice here in Savitri is that she comes fully conscious of her divinity. If you see the book for the opening passage of Savitri itself, it begins with the description of seasons, 6 seasons, passing through the whole cycle. You have got summer, you got rain, you got winter, you got autumn, winter, then due time, spring. Whole cycle of time is described here. Now this is something important, significant also. Significant in the sense that Ashwapati had offered his prayers to the Divine Mother to take birth. The Divine Mother is in the transcendent. She is in the timeless domain, the eternal domain. It is the eternal Divine Mother who is stepping into time. And therefore, the moment you talk of time, you have the description of seasons, of the cycles, of the life process by which things happen here. So Savitri straightway opens in the second part with the description of seasons. It's a very beautiful description. One of these days we'll go to those details also. Then the other important point here is he is describing all the 6 seasons, and it is said in the yogic literature that year is the body of the Supreme Being. Here is the body of the Supreme Being. So when Savitri is coming here, she is stepping into the body of the Supreme Being here. So it gets connected again with the cyclic movement and the year being the body of the Supreme Yoga Purusha. It is his body in which he is residing here. And therefore, you have repeatedly a statement in Savitri telling us that 1 year after the marriage of Satyavan and Savitri, Satyavan will die. It is that human body which is there going on through the ages all along. It is that which will disappear and give rise to a new body, the year of the body. In fact, incidentally, it's very interesting. Let me tell you, now that we are talking of the year, if you see Canto 2 beginning. Canto 2. See, 3.1 onward. Well, we are going to 3.5. 3.5.
In the beginning.
Yeah. Now, see, very interesting, and you know how it happens. What is that year? How things happen? In Canto 1, you got exactly 341 lines. Last line here, 2.42, that is 241 lines. And this particular line, 3.5, 12 passionate months led in a day of fate. That is the 24th line of the canto. If you count the number of lines, this is 24th line. 24. In other words, this line, 12 passionate months led in a day of fate, is the 365th line of Savitri. This is the 365th line, you see.
65th.
365.
The years,
1 year.
Exactly.
1 year, you see.
24, 12, 24, and 6.
Yeah. 341 percent ago, you see.
This line.
Yeah, this is the 365 line of Savitri.
Yes.
Also concerned.
So for you, it was in purpose,
It
or you
is.
discover like just the coincidence.
I don't know. Well, but I tell you, I mean, it's not that the poet is counting the number of lines and putting this in.
It comes automatically.
It's not. It happens.
It happens, yes.
Yeah.
It happens.
Because it is in the very nature of harmony of numbers.
Yeah, it's possible.
It happens.
Yeah.
So that is the body of the year, is the body of the being. You see, it is embedded in that. You see.
Interesting.
Basically,
Can I ask you
Please.
what is this or what are these 12 pulse of mother?
12 pearls.
Yes.
She has not told anything, so what can I say?
I mean, what did you?
Well, I can tell you another example rather. Perhaps you may be more familiar with that. It is said that Madonna, Jesus' mother Mary, she has a crown with 12
With 12,
pearls.
yes,
12
12
pearls.
yes.
you see.
Exactly. Yeah.
12 pearls.
And in Paris there is a statue
Yeah,
with
that's
12
right.
Yes.
12 pearls. Now, it is not without significance.
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, for the Madonna, we never knew what is it. Maybe with mother we can know. What
Yeah.
is it.
12 is a number of
It's a-
divine mother.
okay, maybe it's
Quality,
Ah.
12.
Like this, the power, the quality of the mother.
12 gardens,
No?
12, see again, you can see 12 is a complete cycle of the year, the body of the year.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Body of
Yes.
the year. 12 is, and pearl is something which is very precious, very valuable, very meaningful in the system. In fact, you are talking of chakras. The mother says, I don't know, I think it was Shivandu who said that there are in our subtle body, known to the occultists, to the yogis, 7 chakras. But he also said that there are 3 chakras above and 2
Yes.
chakras below.
Yes.
12 chakras. You see, 12 chakras are there. You see. So that 12 is a Shivandu's number. You see.
But when you said that he said nobody has this.
Well,
Do you-
that's right.
yes. Do you mean the being, the human being, they have some pulse and not this?
Human
number, or
beings
what?
don't have. Human beings
Don't have
have
at all.
Human beings don't have at all. But he
Okay.
says, but that is the whole work of his. His
Okay.
work consists of establishing those chakras here. There are 2 chakras in the subconscient and inconscient, and 3 chakras of the supramental. They have to be established here in the manifestation.
Yes.